Welcome to the Project Mentality Podcast, child. The Thadisha Matthews Show is what the bitch said. She said, "You gonna talk about this on the Thadisha Matthews Show?" I said, "Not the Thadisha Matthews Show, bitch." I'm sick of y'all. But how y'all doing this evening? Um, this bitch, I said, ooh. When they announced that woman indictment, my phone danced a fucking jig. I said, "God damn, Mr. President and that." I mean, every device was pinging and dinging. The news media feeds, the AP, niggers, white folks, in betweens. I said, "God damn." The only thing that bitch didn't do was spend the money on a wig as per usual. She don't like that. But bitch, you fucked up every other kind of damn way. She kept on poking the bear. She just kept on poking the bear. I said, this bitch act like she ain't sitting her ass down in the folks' office stealing. She gonna keep on fucking with the white folks. They gonna fling her piss-colored ass upside the federal courthouse steps. Oh my God, and did. That bitch facing 20 years over 44,000 rotten ass dollars. Bitch, you make more than $44,000 being the county clerk. You didn't have to steal. When these motherfuckers sitting down there with governance over other criminals and they asses get busted, I feel like this shit should come with some sort of extra charges. Like, where is your moral compass, bitch? You the overseer of everybody else in the county that they claim is a criminal, and you sitting your fat floppy ass up in there stealing. Nigga shit. And the M is silent, but they ain't silent tonight. Oh my God. They done made so many memes, just so many. The white people is just giggling they motherfucking ass off because she one of them bitches that every time some shit don't go her way, she want to scream racism. Bitch, they left all niggas in charge. Y'all did this, and she ran for mayor. This could have easily been Memphis's mayor getting getting caught malfeasing in the money. That'll come later, I'm quite sure that it is. They're just gonna make sure who get his ass out of office first, and his indictment is a coming. So, a nigga named Edmund Ford who got cussing Augustus caught up in a fucking Fed case over some goddamn laptops that he had been stole from the school that was supposed to went to the children. He was supposed to be programming them and firewalling them. He had some leftovers. Instead of returning them back in and giving them to some disadvantaged kids, he gave them to Cussing Augustus. And you can Google this. Cussing Augustus went viral for throwing a twerking contest at the church. The prize was these raggedy ass old ass laptops. So they busted his funky ass about 2, 3 months ago for tax evasion. He got up and pled guilty so fast you would have thought it was an episode of Law and Order. But that motherfucker publicly said he was gonna he was not going down by himself. Everybody who anything he knew he was gonna tell it. Now here's where it gets juicy. This clerk bitch's brother went down in a scandal about 20 years ago, malfeasing and stealing. This Edmund Ford nigga, his uncle and daddy went down in the same scandal as this bitch's brother, malfeasing the money. Child, they all be in cahoots together. I told somebody, I said, they need to take this. It's the city of the dead, sure enough. But it's not Memphis, Tennessee. It's complicity. They all in on this shit. And then to look down this scuzz bucket in them and act like they the motherfucking problem. Goddamn niggas, y'all gets them jobs just to steal and act snooty with motherfuckers. I ain't never seen no shit like this in my whole damn life. And they keep re-electing these grifting ass people. At this particular point, I truly believe that the nigga community has Stockholm syndrome. It's been said before by many other people, just not by me until now. Because if you gonna keep on people, everybody knows that so and so is corrupt. If everybody knows, what the fuck you elect this motherfucker for? Make it make sense now. I be trying to make some sense out of nigga shit, and ain't none to be had. But Auntie Red Velvet Crystal Tucker, the blues singer, go get her new album, Red Velvet with the double D, REDD Velvet. She said, "You can't put a nigga in charge of a pie table at a bake sale, bitch." She didn't say bitch, she's a little bit more dignified than that. But she said, it was the way she said it. The said, "You just can't do it. Ooh, they gonna get on them pies bad. You just cannot." Now, this bitch getting fucked off is going to open the door to the federal authorities taking over the governance. You can't have high top level corruption like this. It's just, and then you wonder what the fuck is the problem. Shit like this is the problem. Don Aquarius and them out here robbing and stealing and killing is victims of war and casualties, trickle down effect. Maybe if the resources were there, then deleterious wouldn't have to be out here robbing so his grandmammy can pay the light bill and get appeals. Because one of this bitch's 6 charges is theft of funding from a public program. And I'm wondering what program did the bitch steal from. I got an idea, but I want to wait and see when it's all going to be revealed. What public program could she have malfeased in? I do believe it was the money for the Commission on Aging. All across America, and I'm going to have to do my research because we're going to do a whole show on this motherfucking agency. But all across America, they got these shits called the Area Commission on Aging. It's named after whatever county it's in. So you live in Los Angeles County, it's the Los Angeles County Commission of Aging. It seems all of these agencies nationwide is run by uppity Dr. Fauci motherfucking wig wearing, funny eyebrow having Bonquisha Rich, wannabe bitches. And they ain't doing nothing but sliding contracts and getting, their nieces and shit to be caregivers and fucking over people and stealing their money. The complaints that this one agency has had with the federal government, because that's where the funding comes from, it's a wonder why they have not shut, the entire thing down of these aging commissions, or found a different way, or some sort of oversight committee to see where the fuck these funds are going. Every solitary state right now is dealing with a backlog of fraud cases from PPP. Bitches like her that's played in the money. And I'm quite sure that hoe got a PPP loan as well. So there's going to be another charge on top of the other 6 charges that she has. But right now, her regular ass is facing 20 years and she going to do some time. The good white people that make the decisions have gotten absolutely, positively tired of this shit. And you can't cry racism. You can't. At least not all the time. Does racism thus do exist? Yes, it does. Yes, it absolutely does. But I mean, at a certain point, you're gonna have to just admit y'all doing this shit. When a bitch that already makes $100 and some odd $1,000 a year decides to violate the public trust of an elected office with governance over criminals and be one themselves, we done went too far and stayed too long. We have showed our ass to the point where somebody need to just go out here and whoop your ass back in the house like your mammy used to do. Because when you have a bitch like this, and she had no experience, like no accounting experience, no political experience. She had never been the goddamn bookkeeper for the goddamn the church bake sale, nothing. And they elected this bitch just because of name recognition and the fact that she was a nigga. And now look at what's done happened. I do declare it's what the old hoes used to say. Anywho, I'll play y'all some music right quick. I discovered this fella. His name is AJ Gint. AJ has a singing guitar. And I'm telling you, do not be driving, doing nothing that requires your full attention. Listen to this man because he'll fuck around and put you to sleep. But here's your learning experience. Things in music and like he produces, they are healing to your parasympathetic nervous system. So if you half-ass stressed out or, got any conditions, listen to just instrumentals sometime. And there's certain tones that will react to the water in your body. It will, do what needs to do and make you feel better. In the meantime, tween time, if you having a shenanigan, an active shenanigan, here's a few tips for you. Touch something cold. It will route your brain signals to check on that shit over there rather than having a shenanigan. Put your tongue to the roof of your mouth and breathe in through your nose and hold it for 10 seconds if you can, and then blow it back out. Do the same thing while raising your shoulders toward your ears. Anything to rewire your brain from having a shenanigan without the intervention of outside substances is a better method than whatever fuck shit you had going on. Now, in the interim, enjoy this here by AJ Gint. Some news that you can use. Are you a small business owner? Do you need some capital and some funding? Child, whether they like it or not, the Trump administration has opened up the program limits over at the SBA. So contact the Small Business Administration today and ask and inquire about a 7A loan, A like Apple. They have increased the borrowing limits for small businesses to up to, I believe, $10 million, depending upon your industry and your need and your level of readiness. I advise you, though, however, to join your local chamber of commerce in your area, and they will surely have some workshops and different resources to get you ready for funding or either. Talk to your banker. That's where you keep your business money at. You say you got one, go in there and talk to them. They'll give you some money, child. It'll be underwritten by the SBA 7A program in your area. And if you a nigga, child, make sure that you have that minority business certification done. And if you a nigga woman, you know which one you got to get and get after you get all your certifications and paperwork. Get yourself on SBA.gov and see about getting you some capital and some funding underwritten by the United States of the Confederacy. Get it while the getting is good. And if you need some insurance for your small business, check into Next Insurance that has some of the most reasonable rates for small business general liability insurance that you starting at probably $20, $30 a month for up to $1 million of coverage incidental. And they also have policies that you can buy per incident as you need them for coverage for just that project or just that day. Go to next.com today and see what kind of insurance you can get for your business. You know what I'm saying, Memphis? Since y'all, such bosses and shit, got your goddamn criminal county clerk down there stealing, child. A humbug is what the dude said in the goddamn Christmas tale. But thank y'all for tuning in to the Project Mentality Podcast. I said I wasn't going to hold you long like a lying-ass Baptist preacher, and I won't. We got 7 minutes left before I have my time up. I'll let y'all listen to Asia a little bit longer. I'm going to come back with a little news tidbit and some advertising, and I'm going to get the fuck on up out of here. You know what I'm saying? They like that kind of talking down in Memphis, they ridiculous ass. You know what I'm saying? Minds. So, enjoy. This is AJ Gent. Look him up in your little search box in your magnifying glass up there. AJ Gent and his singing guitar is on tour right now. Coming to multiple cities. Go to ajgent.com or go on any of his social media pages for the schedule of his tour. I know when he come through Atlanta, I'm going to slide up there to the show. You know what I'm saying? Because they ain't coming to no bullshit ass place like Memphis. But go to ajgent.com or go to find AJ Gent on any of your social media platforms and support his music. It is absolutely delightful. It'll calm your spirit and touch your shondo, child. Know what I'm saying? Mid-South area and you need something fixed around your house, child, call the maintenance main or email him at the maintenance main at gmail.com. I don't know what the nigga's phone number is. I just decided to give him a free plug, but that's how you can get in touch with him at the email address. The maintenance main at gmail.com has over 20 some years experience with all facets of commercial and residential repair, restoration, and remediation. Get up with him today at the maintenance main at gmail.com. You can get you some plumbing, your roof, your landscaping, your woodworking, and your painting, and whatever the fuck else you need around your house or your building. The maintenance main at gmail.com. You need to get him a website or something around here. You hear what I'm saying? That maintenance main. Um, and if you or you somebody you know that lost a loved one, then call me at AF Wilson Life Celebrations, where I will celebrate the Holy Ghost fuck out your person for the lowest price in the Memphis Mid-South area. Yes, I will. Direct cremations for as little as $1,000 without the service and $2,500 with it, price including a rental casket, which we'll wrap to your liking for an extra $250. Yes, we got flowers and t-shirts and fans and programs and chicken dress and pound cake, canned drinks and bottled water, and everything that you need and that you used to at a good nigga film. We gas a child, fried chicken and baked chicken. Yes, we do. Right over there. Call me today at AF Weston at 662-622-1278 or hit me up on Big Cartel at the Funeral Lady or at afweston.com. Info at afweston.com is how you can get up with me and ask me. You know, I do new pre-needs. You know, you're sick and you're going to be passing soon and very soon. Get with me and I help you plan your goddamn film, and you'll know that the shit is done right because you did it yourself, child. Call me today at AF Wilson Life Celebration 662-622-1278. Just struck a book and giving you some problems. Child, if you can get down to Corinth, Mississippi, go to Corinth, Auto Group today. They's a flagship Nissan dealership, but they got plenty of other cars out there made by some everybody. It's where I got my Hellcat for the low price of $4,900 cash and carry. And they ain't no cash and carry ass. We told you no lot. They do financing. They's a Nissan dealership, but they do have a backlot back there with some lower price, gently used automobiles that'll be new to you. Could ride better than whatever you're riding in. Look them up today online at CorinthAutoGroup.com and go get you a new car or a new to you ride today. Corinth Auto Group, as well as, if that don't suit your taste, child, get your ass around here and go to Crossroads Chevrolet. Crossroads Chevrolet, shout out to Miss Man over there. Get around the Crossroads Chevrolet today where they got plenty of pre-summer deals to get you into a new car today. That is right down there in Corinth, Mississippi on Highway 72. Crossroads Chevrolet, not Chevrolet. It's too fancy. Crossroads Chevrolet is how the man told me to say it. So if you can get to Corinth, Mississippi, and you want your reasonable price Chevrolet, get on down to the Crossroads today. Look them up online at crossroadschevrolet.com and get you a new car. You can start the process right there on their webpage and check your financing, run your credit, and see what you qualify for. Crossroads Chevrolet and Corinth Auto Group. Get out that little piece of shit and get you something new. Thank y'all for tuning in to the Project Mentality Podcast as per usual. Shout out to Bishop Hankel out there in goddamn Indiana in them cornfields. I know the Lord be good to him because the corn keeps growing. Oh, Lord have mercy, as far as the eye can see. But those of you who tuned in tonight, thank you for your patronage and your support of this program and broadcasting. It gives me a little tingle in my bloomers, you know what I'm saying? That you like to sit here and put up with my bullshit. I appreciate it so much. But look here, go out here into the world and do something other than spread misery amongst the land. Surely that is not what you were made for. None of us. It is up to each one of us to prove and show that either God is real or that this shit ain't bullshit. If your only purpose and mission in life is to get up every day, keeping up shit first thing in the morning, sometimes y'all, Miss Emily said, you a nigga, and it ain't no way around it. Nigging is the perpetuation of absolute, gratuitous, egregious ignorance. It is what it is. Now, you don't want to be called a nigga, stop nigging. It's simple math. 1 and 1 is 2. Sometimes it can be 11. But even then, what do you get out of being an asshole? What does anyone get out of just being a miserable motherfucker? Get up every day no matter what. I know I do. I get up every day, say fuck this shit, do what I'm gonna do and do what the fuck I want, and who gonna stop me? The book that I read said that I had dominion over this planet everywhere that I roam, that I would subdue it, and I would make my enemies my hoe. Oh yes, Lord, that sounds like a good day to me. A couple of sushi roll shit, sign me up. One every day. But it never said I had to be an asshole. So when you get up every day and all you think about and all you focus on are the negative things in life, child, there's nigga shit. Sometimes you have to just get up and be grateful for the sunshine. I have learned some things since I've been in this funeral industry. Lord knows this done humble me, even though I'm a happy motherfucker. Sometimes you just have to be happy that you got up. And the disabled veterans taught me that. The ones in the wheelchairs out here living in the bushes. Sometimes you just got to be grateful that you open your eyes in the morning time. Miss Lady, I see shit, goddamn. The least of these and the smallest things is what you have to consider. Consider and look to the ant people. Read your Bible. Y'all have a good one.